Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and I'm here with a brand new game, super fresh. To the channel, it is Planet Nomads. This game is so fresh that it's not even in early access, and that is something I wanted to let you guys know. Just a quick disclaimer, this is a alpha closed build, closed alpha I should say. So there are going to be some issues and bugs and things of that nature, but it is out to test and check out, and the people over at Craneballs, which is the name of the developer creating this game, and as always, anything with the word balls in it has to be amazing, have given me the opportunity to check this out and bring it to the channel. Now, if you don't know what Planet Nomads is, it is a procedurally generated sci-fi sandbox creative survival style game. This type of game features basically limitless destruction of the terrain using various tools and the ability to craft all kinds of stuff. Now, right now, if I'm recalling correctly, there's about 50 blocks and 11 biomes and a day and night cycle and dynamic weather and who knows what else. The seed that I have generated in is called GrayStillPlays. So I guess if you really wanted to ever start in it, you could. We take a little look here. It looks like we have some cool little planes. Very, very lovely game. It's got like this vibrant, almost like, I don't know how to say it. It's almost like bubblegum, beautiful style, visionary feel to it. I do like it. Now, right off the bat, I do want to get us a vehicle down, so I'll kind of walk us through how you do this. It's kind of intuitive. You need to know a little bit, though. So you start with a jack, because I guess every vehicle has to be all jacked up. And then we're going to need a cockpit. There we go. Boom. There's our cockpit. We can select anything from the 1 to the 6 keys for our different vehicle pieces. And then we can put them down with a left click, and we can get rid of them with the right click. You can make those disappear right there. But let's go ahead and keep our cockpit. Now, we need a generator, which is over here on 6. Now, anything that you want to change the axis in there for you, you can do that with the middle mouse button key. As you see here, we can flip it all around and do all kinds of other stuff. I can also get inside of my tiny little cockpit there. We'll go ahead and we'll put this here. There we are. Now, if you ever wanted to see some of the controls, it's F1 through F4. We'll show you the various controls. You can see there's pretty standard stuff here. A first-person and third-person view, a flashlight, spacebar to jetpack around. Use or interact with is E. H is holster. T is for your various different tools, and there are quite a few. There is an auto run, which I do enjoy. Over here, it mentions how to rotate blocks, erase blocks. Build vision we'll get to in just a little minute. There's a little bit more to that than meets the eye. And you can also change the axis with X. So, let's go take one of these. And then you can see here, now we can change the axis of kind of the way that, kind of where it's positioned. You know what I mean? So you can position it kind of to the left, or kind of up and down, and there have you. Plus, when you start flipping it all around the axis, you can see all kinds of crazy hoodads this thing will do. Look at this. We can turn. So there is a lot. There is a lot of, how do I say it? Customization when it comes to the way that you want your different objects to sit and exist. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and keep our, oh, sweet Mary of Jesus. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, so as you can see, you can destroy anything at any time right now. And unfortunately, I right-clicked on the cockpit and it went flying off. Let's see. X for the axis here. Oh yeah, that worked out just great. There we go. One more time. Boom. Okay. Now, once we have that there, we can use these regular blocks to kind of just flesh out our body of the vehicle. Go ahead and make a little vehicle real quick. Doesn't need to be amazing or anything. I think it seems to be almost getting darker outside. Yeah, there's the sun right there. Look at those sunbeams. Very good looking. It's a good looking game so far. I don't think there is no I don't think that there is any survival aspect right now. Basically, we are immortal for the purposes of the game. There's our little flashlight in case we need it. We can't die, we have 100 health, and we have unlimited everything, so to speak. Now that we have a little bit of a body, let us go over here to the number 4, and we will, these are our suspension chunks. So let's go get these set up correctly. Let's see, how do I want to put this on here? Let's see, we want it, I think, let me just kind of, there we go. Kind of like this here, and then we will flip-a-doodle this thing around. I think this way? Nope. How about this way? Nope. How about this? Yes! Excellent. There we go. Now we just need to figure out where we want to put these wheels. I'll put it like kind of way in the front, I guess. We'll put one there. We'll put one pretty far in the back. Kind of make them at least somewhat equivalent. Let's go ahead and keep these things facing the same direction. Otherwise, that would be pretty jacked up. And we'll put this one, I think it was 1 over, if I remember correctly. I imagine it should be at least somewhat equidistant from one another. There we go, looks good. Now that you have your shocks on, you have to put some wheels about. So right here, we can go ahead and do that. You can see right there, it's kind of showing which way the wheels spin, so to speak. We will be able to mess with that in just a second. Let's go get these wheels on. We go one over here. And over here as well. Oh, come on now. You know what to do. There we are. Okay, so we've got our wheels on. Now, this is where that build vision comes into play. What we're going to do is we're going to click on tab, and this allows the build vision to work. First thing we have to do is to power on our generator, which is this thing here, and we have to start connecting all of the electrics together. So we're going to want to connect this here. We're going to want to power it on. Then we're going to want, probably going to want forward direction. That would work. It's on slow speed right now. We'll put it on regular speed. And we do want to be able to steer. You can see these are all things that you can do. You can do opposite steering as well if that's, I guess, what you want. But we're going to do some regular steering on the front here. Let's make sure that all of the, tires and such are going to be turning the same direction. There we go. Forward, regular speed, and no steering on the back. And then again, you can power on, power off. Let's go ahead and select these as well and get these all set up. We're going to kind of do this for each one here, just to get all of them into the... Now, this one's going in the correct direction, so there's not much else we need to do there. And then the final one here. Let's go ahead and get it set up. There we are. Yes, steering. Yes, it's going forward, and then regular speed. Now that everything's in position and our power's on, we've got to remove the jack. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and take build vision off so that we can remove objects. There we go. Our little critter there just landed on the ground. Now we can go in and start driving. Now, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the third-person view. This is our very first vehicle right here, and we are traversing the land. Got a little headlight there. Look at that. Looking good. It handles a little weird. I imagine with a bit more weight, it could probably do much better. But I wanted to get the opportunity to kind of wander around and see maybe some more of the biomes and stuff as well. Now, the way that the biomes work is it works on a polar style of system. So the idea is if you head to the north, potentially you will get colder and colder. And I would like to see if that's true. I also want us to do some land destruction and things of that nature. Oh, right here, look at this. I think we got some snow sweeping in. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's keep going. Let's keep going to the north. Oh, Jesus! All right, let's go ahead and take out this tree, too. Oh, thank good gravy. Glad it wasn't some sort of creature in the way. Like I said, I don't think that anything is living on the planet currently in this iteration of the game. It's mostly just to check out the various building elements in there, have you? Ooh, this is a nice hill over here. Maybe we can get some air over it. I should probably, like, jack up my suspension as well, you know what I mean? Like, make it a little bit taller. Put a nice a little lift kit on the old mobile here. Ugh. Let's see. We may have a little bit of damage done, too. I'm not sure. It's not going quite as fast as I remember it to be going. Oh, yeah. We're going to make it up this thing. We could also put some more tires on it if we wanted to, I guess. That would be interesting. Really, though, I just kind of want to make it over this hill. Let me find out what's over this hill real quick. All right, we managed to get over that hill, and man, we are treated to a sweet, sweet view at night. You can see that awesome moon just kind of dipping down across the skyline there. I'm not really sure how far I've gone at this point. I think everything is very dark right now, and I think that the planet is something like 64 kilometers in size. I can't remember if that is the radius, the diameter, one or the other. I'm gonna go ahead and let our ship kind of go. Do a little bit of jet packing here so we can really get a look at that moon. That looks cool, I will say. Now I want to get an opportunity as well to, let's see here. We have all these different tools that we haven't really messed with. You can see here, you can dig straight into the earth if you want to. Let's see what other tools we have. We have a T. Now, I imagine this is probably for ripping pieces of the car apart, but I wonder if it works on... Oh, boy! Yep! I was gonna say, I wonder if it works on trees. And it certainly seems to. What else do we have? So those two. So you have one object to, like, burrow into the ground, so to speak. And then you have the other object to cut down trees and the like. Now, they say that the planet is fully destructible. So I really don't know, like, how deep you're allowed to go. Let's see here. You can definitely make a sweet little hole down there. I'm not sure if I kept at it how far I would end up getting. It's kind of interesting. I do wonder. If we go over to let's go over here. I know it shows us all of our different, here we go. Building block catalog with B. We can take a look at a couple of different things here. We've got interior building blocks, the window panels and corner slopes and things of that nature. We have energy, which is that one generator there. It supplies at least a little bit of energy. Utility, look at all this. We've got cockpit, fence corner, rotating plate, hinges, searchlight. Huh. A searchlight, that sounds really cool. A beacon, beam generator that marks points of interest, such as bases. And then a small indoor light. These are our two pieces of mobility here. All we have right now is a wheel and a tire. It does have customizable spring strength, it mentions. And then we have all these different little blocks and stuff like that. So, what is this full block 3 of 3? Can we, I wonder, oh, here you go. You can grab this stuff, and you can put it down into your panel here if you want. So, let's take a look. There are sloped blocks. Like I said, they're mirror inverted, sloped ramp. Jesus. And then we have all this interior stuff as well. Like metal floor plates and there have you. So, if we take our block here, let's go down into like one of the little plains areas. And let's see what we can make. If we can even make any of this. Let me turn the vision off. And, okay, so that is our block. That is our little ground block. That's where everything begins with, it looks like. So the question is, how do you start connecting all this? Ah. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you can, wow, you could actually create a whole lot of almost everything. Hold on here. Let me see here. Corner arc. What else did we have? We had like window panes and stuff like that. Now, obviously, this would make the most sense when you're inside. Let's see here. Yeah, you can legitimately just stick your little window panes on pretty much anything you want. And however you want as well. Okay, so this is going to be a game for right now where crafting and creativity is really going to be key. So I have to get in here at some point and start messing around big time with the different ships, well, not ships, but like the different ways that you can build vehicles. I'm going to build the hell out of those. And also, like, the different ways that you could potentially build bases and stuff. Now, there's no weapons or anything right now. There's no, again, there's nothing to really, like, defend yourself against. But it's going to be cool, at least, just taking the time to do a little work and, like, just making stuff. Now, I'd like to find a body of water at some point, too. That'd be kind of cool. Just don't know if there's any in the game yet. The cool part is that you can jetpack for days. You don't have to worry about getting jacked because there's no damage. So, anyway, that's how it goes. We can kill all these plants if we want to. I wonder, can you drill the trees? Let's take a look here. Oh, we got some rock around, too. No, the drill, not really for the trees. Looks like you definitely want to go with your saw for that. Nice. So there is an action, so there is physics when you cut these trees down. They bounce around a little bit and kind of do their thing. How about the rock over here? Now, probably not. Hold on. Let's try this. Oh, wow. Yep. The rock straight up disappears. I guess you can gather the rocks like that inevitably, eventually. Just go up here real quick and just take a look at this side. All right. And I do want to see the rest of the biomes, too. I think that would be neat. But Planet Nomads, the plan for this, it sounds like, is to be in early access in the first quarter of 2017. And when it goes early access, it says that there's going to be a survival mode. And that is what I'm especially going to be interested in. Now, I definitely don't mind a creative mode. And I want to get my hands dirty. Like I said, making some different vehicles and just kind of like base structures and there have you. But it would definitely be great to go up against something like an adversary or kind of see how well it works. You can see the weather right here. We got some rain coming in. It's kind of interesting. But the days and the nights go very quickly too. I would like to see some potential adjustments that you would be able to make to how fast the days and the nights come. Because the days are beautiful, the nights are very dark. Especially just because I want to show you guys as much of this game as possible. So when it's dark, it just kind of makes my job a little bit harder. So, Planet Nomads, looking good. Very, very interesting game. Definitely looks just very sci-fi-ish. I like the look so far. I want to see even more alien biomes, though. I definitely want to find biomes that are even more alien in style. I can't wait to see those. But let me know what you think of this game so far. You can check out the website. A lot of info on it that kind of tells you what the theory and the idea is behind the game. So just some extra information for you guys to look out. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see me build or anything, I can certainly give it a shot. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.